classic boxer versus brawler matchup. The boxer typically has a better skill set and better ring IQ than the brawler, but what the brawler has is pure hearts and guts and durability. They especially need a strong chin, as they're more likely to take 1 or 2 punches just to give one. But how they win the fight is through durability and wearing down a boxer, and then taking his soul and drowning him in the later rounds for victory. In typical boxer versus brawler matchups, brawlers typically give up the first half of the fight. The reason for this is because what they lack in technique, they make up for in durability and toughness. Typically the first few rounds, they're easily outboxed. It isn't until after the second half of the fight that their pace starts to wear down their opponents. Here we see Margarito being a die-hard Mexican style fighter. Setting no angles, he walks in a straight line and tries to wear down his opponent with power punches. Cotto, on the other hand, is choosing his spots, picking his shots, punching between Margarito's combinations and using his footwork to get out of the way. Boxers versus brawlers typically come down to the matchup as a bull versus the Matador. How long is Cotto able to keep Margarito off of him? And how long can his endurance uphold the pressure in which Margarito is putting on Cotto? It is only a matter of time until we see who will break first and who will come out the victor.
Here's some exquisite Cotto work. The left hook, the right hand, straight left hand. Margarito frustrated, he has to follow him, and by following him, he gets that.
Now we take a look at the elusiveness of Miguel Cotto. Excellent defensive footwork, body work.
Is close in terms of punches. He'll get the round, being that he pressed the pace. But if he gets shown up, then ring generalship goes to Cotto. And that's ring generalship right there.
By the end of the 6th round, Cotto's legs were starting to slow down. It's one thing to fight at your own pace, picking your own shots. It's another having to fend off against a tough, rugged, iron-chin fighter like Margarito, and having to fight at such a high intensity and upholding that for the full duration of the 12 rounds. It is starting to be clear now, with Margarito constantly chipping away at Cotto, the cracks in Cotto's foundations are starting to be visible. In boxing, they say you box the fighter, but you fight the boxer. With Margarito, what he knows he lacks for in technical skills and boxing IQ, it makes up for in ruggedness. He needs to make this an ugly fight. He takes what he can get. He gives Cotto little space, little breathing room. He wants to take him down to the deepest level of the sea that he can possible to drown him. To Margarito, victory isn't a perfect fight, but instead a slowly agonizing death.
He's bent over and now he's not moving as spryly as he did earlier. Big 7th round for Antonio Margarito.
Start getting off the mark first. The idea of waiting for Margarito has run its course.
Absolutely, because he waited and he got caught. Cotto, survival mode, blood streaming out of his nose. The warrior pouring in on him.
Huge time, but he's coming back with punches. He's not just moving, and Margarito needs to seize the moment.
You can almost say that Margarito took Cotto's soul along with those punches. Everything that Cotto landed only seemed to empower Margarito, as it did not slow him down, and for some reason empowered him to come back stronger and stronger each round. This is the point in the fight where Cotto realized that he wasn't facing a man tonight. Instead, he was facing a machine. A machine that was only getting stronger each round, as Cotto knew that he was slowly fading.
Talking about the effectiveness of those punches by Margarito and the fact that now Miguel Cotto is more static and he doesn't have that same footwork to get away from Margarito.
It's a lot more effort for Cotto to get away and settle into a different area.
Well, you mentioned he gets tougher as it goes along, guys, and this is what we're seeing from Margarito.
There's something special you can dig down and try to find, and he is trying to find it right now. That's what top fighters do.
Oh, he just got tagged there with the right hand. And if you're going to be, especially if you're going to be a great or legendary fighter, this is where you find out.
He's hurt once again.
Yes, he's hurt badly right here. Try to stay awake.
Oh, the uppercut by Margarito nailed him.
His mouth. Margarito wearing him down.
Well, Cotto is tired at the end of this round, doing some nice work when he moves.
And now here we take a look at when he hurt him, the body shot and then the barrage of punches. There's the left hook once again and the combination, but it's the left that really has done the most damage against Miguel.
By the 11th round, Cotto was fighting purely on survival, as Margarito had clearly taken away his heart. Being able to take every punch and walk him down, it was at this point that Cotto knew he was done for. As they say, pressures break pipes.
Incredible action here at the MGM Grand. Antonio Margarito close to making his dream come true. Cotto's done.
Wobbly. Cotto is wobbly. Can Margarito finish it? Yes, Cotto's going down. Cotto, just his only thing keeping him up now is his heart.
And Kenny Bayless could have called that a knockdown because he was basically saying, I'm done, I'm done.
There, he may do it now.
He may do it now. Cotto's in big trouble. They're going to wave it off.
I was really hesitant on uploading this victory of Margarito, as directly after faced the controversy of his loaded glove situation against Sugar Shane Mosley. Many speculated that Miguel Cotto also faced a loaded gloves because of the damage he endured throughout the fight against Margarito. Unfortunately, no one will ever know besides God and Margarito. But this to me was one of the best boxer versus brawler matchups, where the brawler came on top as a 3-1 underdog.